It's going to be a short one tonight. So, I am looking for... The cat was here. I have these top glasses here. Cat was here, knocked over a whole bunch of them. I thought we'd do one of these. Oh dear, don't tell me the school's about to call. So on a Sunday evening, the school always calls to tell me what to expect for the week going forward. Well, hopefully that does not happen now. iPad down. Tot class found. Haven't bought beer in a bit. I thought we'd tell a couple of jokes and have a bit of a laugh and not take life as seriously. Had a look at my my analytics for the month of September. Poorly, but I think from what was it, about June, my my analytics was a bit stuffed. I after that email with from YouTube, I really didn't recover from it. And then when I last month was really a bad month for me. After that, Irena Zaruska, young lady, after her murder in Charlotte, North Carolina, I didn't have the strength. And then, 2-3 days afterwards, after we found out it was Charlie Kirk, I just didn't have the strength. I didn't really care to tell jokes. Now that we're what is this, October 5th, feeling better. My humanity is feeling much better. Cheers, guys. That hit a couple of spots. Definitely seeing some. Well, hello there. Thank you for joining. Hope you guys are ready for a couple of jokes on a Sunday afternoon. Just in case we feel that life gets too serious and so on. You know, a couple of jokes just keeps it lighthearted. Go into the week just feeling so much better, I hope. I'm definitely going to feel much better. Yeah, I hope everybody's had a wonderful week thus far, wonderful weekend thus far. Weekend has been breakfast yesterday morning with the missus and the kids, and I think we did a bunch of restocking. The house was virtually empty, so it was fine. That's about it. Other than that, watched a couple of movies. I worked my way through Star Wars, A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi, which was just fantastic. And I was very fortunate I was able to watch them on VHS, which was amazing. And then somebody commented I should get a VHS rewinder, which is something I'll look at. I saw some on eBay, like $90. Are you kidding me? Hang on, a couple of comments. Oh yeah, Michael. Hi. Not much, I suppose. UNC. I don't know what UNC is. I don't. Okay. Well, let's have a look at this. Hang on. So I can't see far without. I can't see far without the glasses, and I can definitely not read with them. What kind of medical professor is Dr. Pepper? Oh. a physician. Okay. If sweet dreams were made of cheese, who am I to disagree? There we go. I suppose you, in some cases, you have to, I don't know. Yeah. What kind of cat, hold on. What kind of cat is the least loyal? I don't think any cats are loyal. We have a cat which is just atrocious. Oh my goodness, I love the thing, but Henry. Okay, let's do this again. Which cat is the least loyal? A cheetah. Right. Yeah, we've seen that before, haven't we? Hang on. Is this thing not scrolling? Oh, there we go. Hey. Yeah, so feel free, if you have a really good dad joke, feel free to share it. I don't mind at all. In fact, I haven't resurrected the dad jokes on the channel in a little bit. And I'll probably in a week or two get cracking on those. Okay, did you hear about the weather joke with the terrible punchline? Very anticlimactic. Oh, there we go. Sometimes you just have to have a laugh at these. What happens when you don't pay? I don't think that falls under a dad joke. We shall not share that. Okay, what's a computer's favorite snack? There we go. Microchips. So, I don't think I've gone live in a little bit. Last year, 2024, I started going live, which I thought was just the best thing ever. So, yeah. And then, was it 2023? Could have been 2023, but I really got into it 2024, 2025. I've done maybe 5 of these, nothing major. There was once a king who was only 12 inches tall. Say what you will, but he made a great ruler. Can't argue with that, mate. Just found out I'm colorblind. Diagnosis came out of the green. Came out of the green. Oh, okay. Okay. Got it. Okay. Used to run a dating service for chickens. But I was struggling to make ends meet. I'm not sure that classifies really as a dad joke, does it? Not really. Anyways, happy Sunday, everybody. I hope you guys are just having the best Sunday ever. I know I am. After this, I'm going to watch a movie. We watched the Star Wars trilogy. Well, finished it, shall I say, yesterday. Started with V, which was interesting, the 1984-1985 series. What's interesting about that is that it starts with the original series, which was 2 episodes. Then you have the final battle, which is 3 episodes, And then I think there's a 16-part series, and then it stopped, never went anywhere, didn't do anything. And then it was rebooted in 2011, 2012, somewhere there. And I'm busy with the original 1984 series, which is fun, shall we say. Magnificent. The future, the present, and the past walked into a bar. Things got a little tense. I suppose if you look at a timeline, it would. What kind of tea? This is so true in today being the reality. Well, yeah. Today's reality. Okay. What kind of tea is the hardest to swallow? Reality. A friend came to me for advice. Asked whether I should have a baby after 4. A friend came to me for advice and asked whether she should have a baby after 40. I said, I don't think so. 40 babies are probably enough. No, this needs to stop. Really. Guy walks into a bar, disqualified from limbo no, come on. Guy walks into a bar, disqualified from the limbo contest. Don't they normally have limbo contests on beaches, not in bars? I don't know. Suppose they can. Magician walks down an alley and turns into a bar. Magician walks down an alley and turns into a bar. Okay, cool. Okay. On that one. 2 guys walked into a bar. The third guy ducked. Nah. So I suppose these dad jokes are, well, some of them are proper dad jokes which would be appropriate. Some of them are, I don't know, slightly off here and there, so all good, I suppose. No, definitely not. Yeah, I suppose I would have to kind of proofread these. I think I went through these a while back. I'm reading an anti-gravity book. It's impossible to put down. Yeah, we just, yeah. Well, I'll put down on a surface, I suppose. Ooh, definitely put it down. I remember listening to a astronaut talk after coming home from the space station, and his wife handed him some groceries, and he wanted to put it down. He just left it, well, you can't see, just left it up here somewhere, and it fell down. He was shocked because, yeah, gravity all of a sudden, I suppose. No. even though I marked it. No. Okay. How much room is needed for fungi to grow? As much room as possible. Yeah, there we go. What's the scariest tree? I suppose you'd have to say in the world. Bamboo. Oh, these are fun times, aren't they? So for the longest time, probably a year, I had a dad joke on a daily basis on the channel, which was a bit of fun. It was never to be taken seriously. I think where I lost my interest really in dad jokes was when it became like a daily thing. I ran out of books to share dad jokes. None of them were new, and if you go to Bing or Google or like any of these search engines for dad jokes, like they have a couple that's like their favorite. So I would spend on a daily basis like an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours just looking for new stuff. And so I would say while I'm searching, I would say something like dad joke of the day, find me something new. Like I'd have this entire prompt and I would say regarding the color red, or regarding Mondays, or give me something regarding September, or whatever the case may be. Like I would put in effort and it would give variations of the same jokes over and over. So even though I know that search engines has its place in dad jokes, I'm not so sure it really does it all that well. So I quit for a while, but I think it might be time to like have maybe 1 or 2 a week or something. There we go. Why are ghosts such bad liars? You can see right through them. True. There's nothing wrong with that. Always borrow money from a pessimist. They never expect it back. That is, I suppose, true. How do caterpillars swim? Using the butterfly stroke. Yeah, that was not funny at all. Dad, there's someone at the door to collect donation. Okay, here we go. Dad, there's someone at the door to collect a donation for the community swimming pool. Okay. Well, Dad, okay. Give them a glass of water. That one tickled my funny bone because that was so my dad. Cheers. Sense of humor, my goodness. Give them a glass of water. Yeah, I suppose so. So some of the jokes also, when they talk about people like Snoop Dogg and so on, I suppose that's really funny if you knew them, or if you knew about them, or their music. I'm sure you find it hilarious. Me personally, I don't, so wouldn't see or find the humor in it, so other people probably would. But then it takes the fun out of it when someone has to tell me why it's funny, because I won't get it. Anyways. So, okay. The shovel was a groundbreaking invention. Literally. Literally. Cheese factory in France exploded. Debris is everywhere. Okay. Why was Pavlov's hair so short? He conditioned it. Why was Pavlov's hair, hang on, so soft? He conditioned it. So Pavlov was this Russian scientist that trained dogs, and he noticed something. As soon as he would ring a bell, the dogs expected food. Well, what he did was he rang a bell and then food would drop and the dogs would eat. So what he did was he would ring the bell and not give them food, and the dogs would salivate. So, okay. Why was Pavlov's hair so soft? He conditioned it. My uncle named his dogs Rolex and Timex. There is watchdogs. Oh, this is a good one. Maybe I should share it tonight, just to get over. I haven't shared a dad joke other than these live streams in forever. In fact, I stopped in September. In fact, before that, I was truly unfaithful to the dad jokes because I didn't really share any in a bit, so all good. Grocery store clerk asked me if I wanted my milk in a bag. I had to tell him no, I'd prefer to stay in the carton. Funny thing, if I go to Harris Teeter, they ask me the same thing. I've never used this one. I should do that. Make a mental note, like go to Harris Teeter, go buy some milk and see if, I know for a fact they normally do ask me, so. Anyways. All right, how long have I been live? Oh, it's so tiny. 23 minutes? My goodness. Okay, I think we need to call this. I'm so happy you guys joined. There were quite a few people that joined. Couple of comments. Thank you so much. If you made a comment, I really appreciate it. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch on VHS. So I'm done with the first part. So Final Battle is next. So I think I'll start watching it. But I think I have my joke for tonight. I think we'll crack the silence on a dad joke or two. Anyways, thank you so much for joining. Have a absolutely magnificent week ahead of you. And I think we'll do this on a Sunday basis, Sunday evening. Have a fantastic week. Let me know how everybody's doing. Take care, guys. Goodbye.